still wide-eyed from the night before. Drive a car
Here we go.
Quick cleaner, Robert.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone, all the listeners of the Chrome and Steel Radio Network. This is the Chrome and Steel New Year's Eve party. We have absolutely zero plan for this, but it's going to be a party. That's all I know. Today, we have Mr. in the bottom left-hand corner, Mr. Tom Kirk, who is the host of Road Tested Living. In the upper left-hand corner, we have the host of Old School Meets New School, Mr. Robert Green. And in the lower right-hand corner, we have the wonderful Hope Zavara, who is the host of A Daily Dose of Hope. Guys, let's go around real quick. And since this is our second party, let's talk about our shows for a brief couple seconds and kind of discuss what you guys do so the listeners can kind of figure out what your shows are all about. So, Hope, would you like to go first?
Yeah,
Let's
so
do it.
I host A Daily Dose of Hope on Thursdays at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
I messed that up
would be
earlier.
10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am giving you guys all the goodness of health and wellness and positive mindset, how to really be able to live a better lifestyle with simple, easy changes. I'm not here to tell you have to do this and extreme kind of transformation. I'm here to show you how you can incorporate little things into your life, mindset, physical. I talk a lot about yoga and how it is definitely something everybody can do. I've had students of all walks of life and how you can incorporate that into your life. This week's show, I'm actually talking about 12 reasons why you should start yoga this year in 2019. And I'll talk a little bit about how to find a good quality yoga class if you're like, ooh, I don't know like how or what I should do. So I'll talk a little bit about that as well this week on my show.
Awesome. See, the funny thing is, we have a lot of people here on the Chrome and Steel Radio Network here, probably getting close to 9 or 10 people, and the only athletically talented person in our group is Hope. So,
Not wrong.
so any kind of health advice and all that kind of stuff. Actually, that's not true. Tom has excellent cooking advice, but Hope is a badass and can destroy all of us. So,
And can I just say, so I just shot a video for Back Shield, and if you guys don't know what Back Shield is, it is, okay, you know, you can kind of see this. It is the most amazing product. I'm normally like, God, another fitness product. Here we go. But it is seriously awesome. And Back Shield sponsors our radio station.
that they do.
And it is absolutely awesome. So if you are feeling like you want to make a good change in 2019, definitely think about investing in a Back Shield for your office chair or your truck or your car or just to lay on at home and feel like you're productive. What's the code, Dave, for free? For discount.
The code is CSR. So Charlie, I don't know, shirt. What starts with S? Shirt. Charlie shirt.
Charlie Sierra.
Charlie Sierra Romeo. There you go. I was never in the military. Can't you tell? Yeah. Yes, CSR 15, and that gives you $15 off the Back Shield, which is normally $89.99. So it brings the price down to $75, and you also get free shipping. So I'd say that's a pretty good deal.
It's worth every penny, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm 100% endorsing this, and I don't do that often for things unless I really am 100% behind them. It will change your body for sure, change your back. So definitely think about investing in that. That's my little spiel here, and I'll let someone else talk now.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in the Back Shield, if you would like to improve your posture and not be the humpback of Notre Dame by the time you're 40, then go to backshield.com and use that promo code CSR15.
Oh, yes. Vanna White it.
There we go.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Vanna.
Dun dun
Very
dun.
nice.
And it straps right to your seat, correctly?
Yeah.
Like you just put it
And
on there.
It's really
and,
light,
okay.
you guys. It's really light. It's awesome. For my truck drivers out there, like you're sitting all the time. Corporate, you're sitting all the time. This is way, way less expensive than a fancy brand new seat in your rig. And for my corporate people, for $75 roughly, it's way cheaper than buying a $400 chair that claims to be ergonomic, even though we all know it's really not. This is a genius product.
Good quality build and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Awesome.
and it's super light. That's what I love. You could totally travel with it. If you have to put it in your suitcase, although I fly a lot, I'm totally gonna bring this. I think my first time I'm flying again in February. I'm actually gonna bring this on the plane.
Are you
so
really?
I'm gonna plane test it and see if I can get through security.
I was gonna say, are they gonna let
and
you through
put this in my
security?
seat.
Where are you gonna hide that? Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I'm hoping that I can use it as a carry-on, or
Yeah.
maybe if I strap it to my back, it'll be considered a piece of me, and I can
There
get
you
through.
go.
There's no metal in it, so
That's true.
I'm hoping
Okay.
I can get through security because I always shove stuff behind my lower back in those plane seats. Like whoever
they suck.
invented the plane seat is not a real human.
They really suck.
So yeah, so that's I'm gonna be testing it on the airplane.
Awesome. So, yes, backshield.com. If you guys want to improve your posture and kind of reduce some of the problems with sitting in a chair for 8 to 10 hours a day, please go to backshield.com and use that promo code CSR15 to get your discount. So, thank you so much, Hope. Who wants to go next? Tom and Robert, you guys can fight for it.
Tom, you're up.
There we
Okay.
go. That was easy.
I'm Tom, also known as Captain Kirk, host of the Road Tested Living Show, and we're really going to be talking about how to have a better quality of life on the roads. We'll be covering some health, some cooking, lifestyle issues, storage solutions, products, technology that makes life better on the truck. So things like Zoom chat that we use here on the Chrome and Steel Radio Network that make it a lot easier for families to stay connected. Products like, oddly enough, Back Shield. I use it too. And hey, if anybody wants to buy my Back Shield, you can buy it from me, $250 cash. No questions asked.
Only on the Jack's Chrome Shop website, though.
Yes. And well, if it's on the Jack's Chrome website, you can
It's
buy mine,
$300.
but it's $300.
Discount code, yeah.
And hey, it's only like 3 times what they normally sell it for. But
Exactly.
I'll sell mine, but I'm
You'll
going to sell it
sign
for
it, too.
profit.
It'll
Yeah.
I'll
be
even sign it for $300. I will sign it.
Do you really like it that much?
Yes, I really
Very
do.
cool.
I mean, since I've put it on the seat, it has. The only time I took it off was one day to adjust the straps, but it does not come off my seat, and I can see a difference in my back. I mean, obviously, there are some really great seat options out there. Minimizer and a couple other companies make them as well. And if you've got the money for one of those seats, because there's some other nice features in some of those seats. But for a company driver, a lot of drivers, if you don't have that money, this is a lot, or particularly if you're a slip seat driver, this is a great solution. So that's really what Road Tested Living is going to be about and then it's going to be doing stories on the road, truck stops that drivers like and why they like them, the employees that the drivers like and why they like them. So,
Ooh.
we're a hint of things to come, a little foreshadowing.
Yeah. Truck
But,
stops.
that's really going to be kind of what Road Tested Living is about, is just trying to have the best quality of life that you can on the road and how drivers can really have some fun out here.
Yeah, I really think it's important because a lot of the drivers that I see have some kind of health problem, right? Like it's like, a couple of our friends have like sciatic nerve problems or, pain in their lower backs or something like that, or some kind of spinal issue or something like that. So I think keeping yourself healthy and in a good posture is a really important thing, especially when you're driving. So,
and some people we know have dogs growing out of their faces too.
that too. Who's that? Oh, that's
The goodest dog in the world.
He's
of
too far away. I
course.
thought I saw something. Okay, speaking of dogs growing out of faces, Mr. Robert Green, would you please introduce yourself and the show? And the dog. And
I am
the
Robert
dog first,
Green
actually.
And a dog. The dog is Hope.
Oh, really? I didn't know its name was Hope. Okay.
Aw.
I don't know if I'm
That's
a
why
little
when
disturbed
people
by
talk
that
to
or
Hope,
not.
that's
I'm
when
a
why
little, I'm a
people say,
little disturbed.
Is it really named Hope?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hope.
Tom's
All right.
losing his mind.
Quiet.
He's like, yeah, it is.
Wow, I'm so
Anyway.
flattered.
Yeah, don't worry. You're named after a dog.
It's a beautiful dog.
I am
Anyway,
going to
sorry.
teach
I have
people in
no
100
comment on that.
I am going to teach people in 101 ways on how to blow your truck up. No, actually,
And then not do that.
I'm going to give you, yeah. I'm
And
gonna
he will have a
cover-
disclaimer: do not do this at home.
Any of the things
Yeah,
that he does,
Or
yeah.
in your truck.
Yeah,
Depending on what happens, Chrome and Steel Radio may or may not be
Yeah.
endorsing that.
We need a
episode.
disclaimer. I forgot the disclaimer bar. Yeah. But yeah, Robert,
Yeah, I will
you're doing
probably-
maintenance stuff, right? Maintenance and keeping things
Yes,
up and running, and
I will
also
give
sticky
you-
situations, right?
if you got a crack in your windshield, okay, there's a way to hide it. It ain't gonna fix it, but it'll hide the problem. A little bit of super glue, a little bit of Scotch tape, that'll get you home to be able to get a windshield put in, and does not get you shut down on the freeway.
Does that get you shut down? I didn't know that got you shut down. I know there's a lot of things that
Yes.
get you shut down,
If
but I didn't
it's
know a
bigger
cracked
than
windshield.
If it's bigger than a quarter and in your line of vision, they can shut you down.
Wow. Do you know that from personal experience, or
Yes.
did someone do that to you?
Yes.
That's
yes,
kind of
I have been shut down for that.
that's iffy.
By the way, no, this is iffy. According to the state of Illinois now, they can shut you down for a headlight being out.
Well, I mean, I get the safety thing, but that kind of interferes with people's livelihoods. So I certainly hope that they reconsider that law. That seems kind of asinine. But
Well,
That's
if
an,
you read the
it's an
law,
interpretation.
oh, so I
if
guess
you
Illinois
listen
interpreted that way. Got it. Okay.
to help people out, yes, it really does happen. Yes, that is a shutdown order.
Oh wow. There you go.
Over a headlight.
So yes,
But
Robert
yeah,
Green.
I'm going to give you
Go ahead.
emergency fixes that you don't have to pay a $3, $4, $5, $6, $1,800 tow bill. You're not stuck on the side of the road waiting on road service. You can limp your truck to where you need to go. I'm going to try to cover all that and any other questions you may have. And if I don't have the answers, I'm betting I can either make something up, or I've got enough people that I talk to, we can come up with an answer to help you out.
Awesome.
And can I just say that a lot of people pay hundreds of dollars for fixes and stuff like this? I mean, I don't care if you're in trucking world or corporate world. Like the fact that Robert is like giving you his, I spent lots of money figuring this out the hard way
Yeah.
for free,
Yeah.
is totally
That's
worth
it.
every penny.
Yeah, Robert's show is
100%.
literally, here's how I fucked up. Don't do this. Excuse the F-bomb,
Yeah.
but here is how I messed up.
Yeah.
This is how
I
you
mean, I
don't
can
do this.
tell
Yeah.
you, jokingly, Bill asked me about a week and a half after the motor in my truck disintegrated to do this road show or this radio.
Oh, I'm barking, you guys.
I hear the
Do you
puppy.
me?
Aw.
I'm barking.
Hope,
Hey,
how are you
quiet
doing that
up.
without moving your mouth? That was bizarre.
Wasn't
Alright,
that weird
no.
how I like put myself into Robert's
So
truck?
weird.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my god.
It's great.
All
Hey,
right.
shut up.
And I'm not drinking, you guys. This is coffee, okay?
Sure.
Let's just hope no sponsor.
This is
Sure.
just
watches,
apple
okay?
juice. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So okay. I actually forgot to introduce one person that's on the show, and it's our producer, Madison, who you cannot see. Madison, would you please introduce yourself, please, and what you do here at Jack's Chrome Shop?
I would love to. Yeah. So I'm Maddie. I am not only the producer of the Jack and Dave show, but I also do social media marketing management for Jack's Chrome Shop. And I've been here for about 3 or so months, which is pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
She's done a fantastic job, and we're really proud to have her here. And for those who don't know, my name is Dave Coleman. I'm one of the owners here at Jack's Chrome Shop, and we have the Jack and Dave show every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is the cast of hooligans that we have rounded up today. We might have a very special guest, Mr. Bill Weaver, if he can find his way out of whatever situation he's in right now.
From his nap.
Yeah, if he can wake up from his nap or whatever
Or
he's doing right now.
passed out, it's to be determined.
Yeah, we don't know actually what happened, but that's all right.
We like making
If
up
we can
stories.
find, if Brother Bill can find his way out of whatever hillbilly hell he is stuck in.
He's got himself into, yeah.
And I actually know about where he is in Pennsylvania, and Robert wasn't that far off.
Is he in
I said that.
Punxsutawney? I just really like
Punxsutawney.
saying that town name. Punxsutawney.
No, I know where he is, but
He's
I'm not going to
delivering
say.
things to the Amish. He's delivering things to the Amish. I know it. I know
Actually, believe it or not, he's not that far from Amish country when he delivers tomorrow.
it.
Huh.
Actually, he's not that far from an Amish farm right now because, like I said, I know where he is. But
Tom likes to
But
stalk
yeah.
people. Tom has GPS
Hey,
on all
what
of
can I
us, yeah.
say?
Tom knows where we are
He knows where we all are
at all times. Yeah.
it's just like I know exactly where Hope is sitting right now, but we won't mention that.
Andy has duct tape.
Hide the duct tape. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
Ah, quiet
okay.
back there.
Okay.
She can't talk. Her mouth is duct tape. Remember?
Exactly. Now that
God.
we've
Don't let
scared
that.
off all the listeners. All right.
Yes, that's an inside joke that will be revealed as the shows go on. So
Yeah. Okay. So let's do the most important part first. We need to do the announcement for the 2018 Truck Stop of the Year from Chrome and Steel Radio, and I want to thank everyone. Yeah, I want to thank everyone first for nominating and voting on such a short notice. We did this in like 2 weeks, and normally it would have been like a 2 or 3 month ordeal. But thank you everyone who voted. Thank you everyone who participated and shared the content. That was extremely nice. The 2 nominations that we had at the end of Christmas were the 49er down there in Kentucky on 75, I believe. Am I correct on that?
Yep.
Okay. And also
Yes.
the other one is the Davy Crockett TA, which is in, can someone please remind me of the town in Tennessee? Does anyone know it? Oh boy.
Hang on, I'll look it up.
Wait, yeah.
That one got a lot of nominations.
Yes,
That's all
yes.
I remember.
It's Exit 8
Yes.
in Tennessee on 81.
Okay, yeah, I know it's on
No,
81.
Exit 8's the pilot. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking it up because
Yeah,
I don't
you do have
remember.
Same exit.
It's exit
Debbie going
36 in Greenville.
Greenville, Kentucky. Okay.
There you go.
Kentucky, Tennessee, Jesus. All right,
Tennessee,
so
Yeah.
the winner by only a couple votes, actually, is, drumroll please, the Davy Crockett TA in Tennessee. We had so many people that nominated that. We had so many people that voted for that. And I personally have not been there, but from what I've heard, it's a glorious place to be for truck drivers. So the 2018 Chrome and Steel Radio Truck Stop of the Year is the Davy Crockett TA in Greenville, Tennessee. So
I feel like we need to have a show there, like
Yes.
that. It was nominated, at least from what I saw, a lot of
At
people
least
like
4 or
that.
5 times,
I
yeah.
really feel the need to go there,
yeah, I don't.
like as a destination trip with my family of 5.
I've never been there either. So has anybody here personally been to this TA? Because I have not.
Yes.
Have you? Is it nice?
Yes.
All right, that's
Yes.
all we needed. Anyway,
And one of
And
the
I'm a
things that
fat
makes
kid, and it's fat kid approved.
one of the
Noted.
things that one of the things that makes this TA stand out, because I asked several friends who go there regularly, is the guy who owns it is still owned by an individual rather than corporate. The staff is great. They care about their community. They give back to the community. They give to the veterans. You know, they're really just, and then most importantly, they support both Tony Justice and Bill Weaver music.
absolutely.
So, you know, they're a great group. And actually, you know, Hope from Wisconsin, if you run down 75, you can visit the 49er in Kentucky. Then you can
Oh,
run
go
across
over to
40, and I'll
Tennessee.
give you a couple more great little stops to stop at. And then you can swing back up through 81 and see the
The TA.
the Davy Crockett, and you can even make a brief side trip to Pigeon Forge to say hello to Dolly Parton.
Well,
There you go.
One thing I like doing, you guys, is with Mother Trucker Yoga, I am like obsessed with going to truck stops and like showing people how they can do moves at truck stops live on Facebook. So I have like a list of truck stops that I want to stop at because people are like, ooh, you should go there because they have a great walking trail or they actually have a fitness center. So I literally have a list of places that I want to like hit up and be like, hey, here's how you can add movement into your day at this truck stop. So now this one is on my list.
There you go. There you go. So the long and short is the Davy Crockett TA on I-81 in Greenville, Tennessee is the 2018 Chrome and Steel Radio Truck Stop of the Year. And thank you to all the people who nominated it. And thank you to our sponsor, who is Minimizer, who is sponsoring the Truck Stop of the Year. And I believe the Truck Stop gets a plaque and a bunch of recognition from Chrome and Steel Radio, which is always nice. So
Hey, and if you're listening and you're there, can you guys take a picture of yourself and drop it in the comment section of this video?
Yes.
please do.
And we will give you a shout out. So I'm not joking. If you're going to be stopping there and you're listening or you're there right now, selfie a picture of yourself or a picture of the sign and drop it in the comment section. We want to know. We really want to know.
Yeah, it's like I honestly have never been there, and I think we obviously need to take a trip down there. But I think so many people were all over this truck stop. There's something there, obviously. I mean,
I'm assuming the bathrooms are clean. So
I
can
would
you
hope
like
so.
let me know if the bathrooms are clean or not? Because that's a deal breaker for me.
That
as
really
a-
is
beforehand.
the
yeah.
most
If the
important
bathrooms are
thing.
disgusting. I'm
Yeah.
out. I'm out.
Can't
I'm not
go.
stopping.
Yeah,
No.
that's the
Can't
make
go
or
there.
break.
Can't do it.
That's the make or break right there.
It really
I can
is.
tell you the men's bathroom you don't have to hover in. So
That really, if it's hoverable or
Yeah.
not, is what you need to know.
Yeah, Robert Green with his
What is
hard
the
hitting.
hover
Like,
status?
touch anything? Like, I mean, I've seen some gnarly bathrooms because I travel a lot, and I know you guys do too. Like, where I literally would rather pee in a soda bottle, and that's not easy as a woman.
It is not.
Bathroom in there.
I've been to one or two truck stops over the years where you don't even want to hover in it because you're afraid, because you walk in there and you look and you're wondering what's getting ready to, like out of the movie Tremors,
Oh
or one of
my
those types of
God,
movies.
no.
leap out and drag you down.
Oh my Lord.
Oh no, there was one in California one day. I honestly thought there was a good chance I might not walk out alive.
Oh
yeah,
my
they're
God.
There now.
Robert's there
Ain't I?
now.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it was I-10 actually, but hey, that's a whole nother conversation.
That's
Robert may know
exactly
which
where
one
I'm
I'm talking.
at.
And well,
That's
it's the one on the
exactly where I'm
border.
at.
The one on the border. I think you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll throw it under the bus.
Oh man. So that is the 2018 truck stop of the year. Wrapping this all up into one condensed little package. There you go. Thank you to all the
Hey,
people who
everybody
voted.
thought I was kidding when I said train wreck.
Yeah, exactly. This is the Chrome and Steel New Year's party. What did you expect? So, let's see. Tom, did you want to do the Chrome and Steel Truck Stop Employee of the Year? Did we? I think we decided that's a go. So
Yes.
let's do it.
Yes. Well, by executive decision of myself and Robert Green and a few others, we are going to recognize a woman who is probably well known and definitely much beloved. In some ways, she has more pictures taken of her than her own son. Mama Sharon Curtis Justice, who works at the Pilot in White Pine, Tennessee, which is exit 4. It's the one with the McDonald's, not the one with the Wendy's. There's 2 Pilots at that exit.
There you go.
But it's one of those things. You walk in there, particularly if you're one of her drivers, that she knows. It's always, how are you doing? I mean, she usually knows your name. She's right there with a hug. Works really hard to help keep the bathrooms clean, the showers clean, the coffee filled. It's just an incredible woman. And if she ever does tell you her age, you're going to look at her and call her a liar because you wouldn't believe it. And with the amount of energy and enthusiasm that she has. So we have by executive committee decision, because for whatever reason we didn't get a specific nominee, but I do know pretty much without question, if Mama Justice had been nominated this year, she would have walked away with it.
Oh, for sure.
So I have no problem giving Mama Justice. And if you ever want to see a picture on your Facebook page liked, take a selfie with Mama Justice and tag her in it. You will have people that you have never met going in there saying what a kind and wonderful woman she is, what a great person she is, and she really is that. And hey, Pilot Flying J, if you're seeing this, you need to make her a paid spokesperson or something. She really exemplifies what a great organization what great people your organization has.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's the whole point, is to reward people that go above and beyond. I think she's definitely done that from what I've heard from countless people, that she actually goes above and beyond what she's asked to do, and really make people feel at home and welcome at her truck stop there.
And
So
if someone's listening, if they can tag her in this live party here on Chrome and Steel Radio and let her know, that would be awesome, and we'll definitely be getting in touch with her and rewarding her.
Tom,
With
what's the I can't remember what's the reward?
We're going. There will be probably some more things added to come, but our friends, my friends at Road Pro have agreed to give us a nice little prize package for the winner. So I'm not even sure exactly what all's in it, but it's going to be some swag from them. I'm pretty sure there will be a Bill Weaver CD in there, if she doesn't have one already. And we might be able to get one out of Tony Justice, autographed by him too.
Possibly, maybe. I don't know.
We're going to have to work on
I
that
don't
one a
know.
little bit. But,
I don't know about that. Yeah.
And
Are
Mother
you sure
Trucker
she
Yoga
likes
wants to throw in some swag for her. So some t-shirts and some hats and a membership for our site. So we'd like to do for her as well.
That'd be cool. I'll send some Jack Scrum Shop shirts.
Yeah. So hey, Mama Justice, when you finally get your care package, could you let me know what's in it? Because I don't even know. So,
But yeah.
but
So that is the
But
2018 Truck Stop Employee of the Year is Mama Justice, and she works. Tom, could you remind me one more time where her truck
at
stop is?
the Pilot in White Pine, Tennessee, exit 4. It's the McDonald's side of the Pilot Interstate, not the Wendy's side.
Gotcha. So if you are in the area, please stop by and say hello to Mama Justice. She is the woman and the Truck Stop Employee of the Year. So thank you so much for that,
Yes.
Tom. And so those are our two big awards. And so thank you to Road Pro and Minimizer. The websites for those are minimizer.com. Obviously, Minimizer is the original poly fenders, and they do a fantastic job with their products there. And Road Pro has a slew of companies. So if you'd like to go to, I believe it's roadpro.com, Tom, correct me if I'm wrong.
RoadProFamilyOfBrands.com.
Got it. Okay. If you guys would like, go ahead.
Actually, quick plug there.
Sure.
If Road Pro has a community for drivers called Road Pro Rewards, where basically drivers can sign up, get rewarded for purchasing different items, participating in different activities, etc. And you can turn it in for either Road Pro swag, various other products, gift cards, music. I'm pretty sure. I think they have it set up, if not, it's supposed to be soon, where you can download some Bill Weaver music in exchange for some of your Road Pro points. So it's really a great community that kind of tries to help support and thank drivers for the things that we already do to begin with.
Awesome.
And can I say they have an awesome new water bottle, stainless steel, on their website. Actually, they sent me about a month ago, and it's awesome. It keeps things cold for 12 hours or hot for 12 hours, and it's like not hot on the outside. The black is my favorite personally, but go check that out if you're new.
Here's their travel mug.
Drink more water. Yeah, I have the water bottle one though, not just the mug. It's black like that. It is awesome. You guys I spent like 2 hours like shopping through their online store, and I'm not even a trucker. They got some pretty cool stuff on there.
That's awesome. So thank you to them. Thank you to Road Pro. Thank you to Minimizer for sponsoring all of that. You guys are awesome. And thank you to the Truck Stop and Truck Stop Employee of the Year for just going above and beyond what is necessary in order to really, take care of the drivers, which is super important, especially in this time that we're in right now with all the situations. So thank you to those guys and to Mama Justice. So if you would like to check those people out, go to the websites. And besides that, I think that's the awards for the year. Let's talk about 2018 and your experience from this past year. If you guys would quickly give me kind of a wrap up of 2018 and how you felt about the year and kind of what you accomplished, and let's just talk 2018, and then we can talk about future plans of 2019 later. So, Hope, would you go first for me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, for some of you that maybe don't know a whole lot about me, I have 3 kids. Almost 11, almost 9, and a 4-year-old. So this year has been like the first year where I don't have like dragging a kid around in diapers and nap time. So as a family, this has been awesome because we've been able to do some pretty epic things. But professionally, obviously, I'm a part of Chrome and Steel Radio, which has been on my bucket list to always actually have my own radio show or something to that nature. So this has been really great for me. And like I always say, I balance out all these goons.
Hey, we resemble that remark.
No, it's been really good. But this has been a big transition year for me because I do speaking, and I'm transitioning into more speaking and not just yoga. So this has been a really cool and a really great transition year for me. And just if you ever set goals in your life, a lot of things people just have like the big picture, but they don't ask themselves, how do I get there? And that's why they don't feel successful. And so this year has been a lot of those steps to get to some of my big goals. And that would be my encouragement for 2019 is have a big goal, but you got to ask yourself how to get there. And that's the little steps. So moving into 2019, it's really kind of using these little steps like the radio show. And obviously I'm the co-owner of Mother Trucker Yoga. And I have my own brand. I do a lot of speaking, like I said, but I have my own online yoga studio, and I do my own trainings. I travel and do trainings. So really kind of putting those into full effect. So I'm not doing so much of the daily grind work that just I want to pull my hair out about. That's kind of moving into 2019. And on my show, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys a lot of my life lessons that I've learned to save you the struggle and the time and the effort, and kind of share with how yoga has played a role in that, because if you know my past, I spent most of my life struggling with an eating disorder, anxiety, and depression. And yoga was the front runner of what kind of pulled me out of that. And I am successfully in recovery without medication and without a lot of the things that people still struggle with. So I'll be sharing a lot about that and how I did it, and how you guys can also start to increase the quality of your life on my Daily Dose of Hope show. So
Awesome.
that's my 2018 into 2019, and I'm just really excited to be here with you guys.
I am also very excited to have you here. You are doing some awesome stuff, so very excited about that. And Hope is absolutely right. This past 2018 year has been a building year into 2019, which is going to be massive. So, Mr. Tom Kirk, would you mind sharing with us what your 2018 year was like?
I think kind of like you and Hope, 2018, I think can be summed up in one word for me: change. There was a lot of changes, both in getting involved with Chrome and Steel, some changing with some stuff that I was doing at work, dealing with a mother that's getting older. She'll be 82 this year, just before Mid-America, and helping her deal with some of the changes and transitions there. Last year, I was thinking about going to Mid-America, and I said, I'm not going to go. It's a good thing, because Mom actually had a real major health scare back then that happened during Mid-America, no less. So dealing with that, coping with that, having some really great friends like Robert Green and Bill and some others to help me get through that. And that's some of what we'll probably cover later on this year in Road Tested Living is, how do you deal with emergencies when you're away from home? When you have older parents or things like that. It is some of those life lessons. And 2019 for me is probably going to be a lot more change. But, trying to get Road Tested Living up and running a little bit better. There's been a lot of, people go, well, hey, you haven't done much updating on Facebook or your website. Well, yeah, but there's been so much behind the scenes stuff that people can't see. And when you're a one-man show, and I think you know what I'm talking about, when you're a one-person show, yeah, you may not see a lot of content update for a while, but it's because there's so much going on behind the scenes that you're doing the job that pays the bills so you can do the job you love.
Which I don't think a lot of people understand is there's so much, Dave, I know you've been doing so much with this, that goes into making a half an hour show or making something look so easy. There's so much back end work. And I totally agree with that, Tom. And can I just say, Tom, that you mentioned your friendships, but you didn't mention me.
Yeah, I'm kind of offended.
Or me, or Dave.
I'm offended.
It's fine.
Nope, I'm offended.
I'd have to say two of the best things that happened to me this year was getting to meet Hope in person and actually seeing that Maddie really does exist.
Maddie does exist.
I exist.
She's a real person, yeah.
I exist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you too, Dave.
I exist too. I am real.
Well, we're not sure about. Well, actually, we're still not sure if Jack really exists. But
He
that's a
is
whole other
real.
conversation.
He's just a purple people-eating monster, so he can't be on camera.
Yes, but the thing is, we've made some really met some really great people this year, and I think 2018 is going to be a lot of fun. But I'm going to guess now we have somebody else who needs to talk about his 2018 and maybe how he found some hope.
Ha 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 ha! Good one. Wait, was that actually a joke? I couldn't tell if that was a joke or not.
No, there actually is a story behind that.
Okay, I thought that was like a pun. Okay, sorry, I'm refilling my apple juice. So, anyway, so I want to put this out here right now so we can collect some questions real quick. If you guys are in the chat right now and you would like to ask any of our hosts a question, I think Bill Weaver will be joining us later. But if you would like to ask any questions now, we will answer them in a couple minutes. Anything that's not super personal, we will try to answer. Anything about our shows, anything about what we're doing in 2019, anything about our jobs, anything like that, please feel free to send us a question. We had earlier this morning, I don't know if you guys watched, but we were streaming live on the Jack and Dave show, and we had a great little audience there that asked us questions, and it was a great time. So,
Wait,
yeah.
there's Jack. I see Jack.
There
He's
is
finally
Jack.
on
There he's right
camera.
there. He's the purple people eating dinosaur dragon monster. That's actually what Jack looks like.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
Oh, my.
Jack.
Sorry, yeah.
None of us are.
Shout out to Jack. He gets all the shit because yeah, he's a goofball.
He's the one that hides.
Yeah, he gets to hide behind the camera. I get to have my ugly mug everywhere. So, but yeah. So let's talk about who hasn't gone yet. Tom, you already went. Robert, what about your 2018 year? Let's talk about your 2018. What was your 2018 like?
I made it to the end of the year.
You did?
And if anybody knows my personal struggles,
Yeah. Did you blow up your truck this year?
oh yeah.
Was it this year? I'm so
Between
sorry.
between that, health problems. Yeah, I've only had my truck back, what, Tom? A month and a half?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, knowing some of the personal struggles Robert has had this year, when he said that making to the end of the year is a huge accomplishment, he's really
to
not
run a
kidding.
joke, the Match to Gas Fitness Challenge this year was
Yeah.
you had to give a goal that you wanted to achieve between point A and point B, between Match and Gas. Well, mine was jokingly to be alive, go to Gas.
You did it.
Apparently, I did it
Yeah.
because I'm still here.
There you go.
Next year, I don't want to be so screwed up. I mean, obviously, truck don't blow up again. God don't blow up again.
Yeah, you're gonna jinx yourself. Find some wood really quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, come here, dog. She's looking at me like, why did you?
What?
knock
Yeah. What are you
my
doing? Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, 2018 was definitely. I would say
But-
2018 was a challenging year. A challenging year full of change and building or
And what-
rebuilding. Yeah.
And what did it teach me? I got some pretty good friends that helped me get through a lot of crap.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of crap. Next year, hopefully, don't have to deal with so much crap.
And just
It
keep the
can be
friends.
more of a laid back. Okay, let's enjoy this. Let's make a little bit of money. Let's make some more friends. Hopefully, help some people out, and go from there.
That I couldn't sum it up any better. I mean, 2018 was a year of rebuilding for us, so I totally get it. 2019 will be. I mean, we did great in 2018. 2019 will be better.
I've never wanted to do a resolution because I think they're a joke. I think they're a waste of time.
Right.
No, please don't. I'm begging you, don't.
Don't do a resolution.
No.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Hope, can you
Yeah,
please
thank you,
explain?
Hope.
Yeah, Hope, would you please explain your philosophy on New Year's
driver that got
resolutions?
out early.
Yeah.
So my
No.
philosophy on New Year's resolutions, and it's not so much a philosophy because a lot of it is backed up by science. Your brain does not like ultimatums. So there's a very small percentage of people that
Oh.
actually respond to ultimatums. So if you're like, in 2019, I'm going to lose 30 pounds, and there's no habits that you're going to change, your body is like, oh my gosh, I don't want to let go of that. Like, you want me to do what? Instead, you have to focus on
Right.
creating habits. So if you have a goal, which is great, I don't call them New Year's resolutions because those are ultimatums and your brain doesn't like them. And 8% of people by February 1st actually follow through with their New Year's resolutions, like 8%. Come on, people. And then
Yeah, that's
after
not great.
March of that
I mean-
8%, it's like less than 2% of people actually follow through. So just rid yourself of that. It's a social media hype gone bad. Instead, focus on creating new habits. Like if you want to lose 20 pounds, focus on going to the gym consistently 1 day a week, okay? Rather than 5 and do it 2 weeks and then never go again because Netflix has your favorite series back on. Like say every Monday, I'm going to go to the gym. And every Thursday, I am going to walk on my break. Whatever it is, like start with habits, and those habits will help you reach your goal versus giving the ultimatum with nothing to get you there. And
Right.
that's why so many people are unsuccessful, because that's all they do. Or they're like, I'm going to stop eating sugar January 1st. Well, why not just cut back now? Doesn't mean you don't have to eat anything. And then that way by January 1st, you're already on that roll. It's already the all or nothing mentality. And that's why you never get what you want.
Yeah.
And
So
that can be anything. It doesn't have to be New Year's resolutions. And I
more
wanna
like a
read
New
you guys-
Year's plan than a New Year's resolution.
Yes, and
Okay.
I want to read to you guys. So this 2019 is the year of the Earth Pig. Okay, I don't know what that is. But
Yeah.
it's
Please
Earth-
explain. Yeah.
Excusa?
Stay
Excusa?
with me, okay?
The
Stay
Earth
with me.
Pig.
The
It's
Earth
year of
Pig.
the
That sounds
Earth Pig.
terrifying.
That's my
All right.
nickname.
And according to Chinese zodiac, the year of 2019 is the year of the Earth Pig. All right, get your Earth Pig on. A year of fortune and luck. 2019 is a great year to make money and a good year to invest. So that's 2019 wrapped up in a nutshell. It's the year of the pig. So whenever you're like, man, I wonder what 2019 will be, just be like, I remember how Hope on Chrome and Steel Radio said, it's the year of the
Yeah.
Earth Pig.
Channel
And
your inner
channel
Earth
your
pig.
inner Earth Pig.
Yeah.
That just makes me want to eat mass quantities of food and lay around in the mud all day.
You know, I think we just thought of a great new shirt for Hope's radio show. A shirt for Hope's radio show. The year of the Earth Pig.
Earth pig.
Get your Earth pig
Jamie
on.
Joseph Hope,
What does an
get your
Earth pig look
on.
like?
I'm
Yeah.
so gonna make a shirt like that. So
Let's do
totally
it.
side note, I have a little nephew that's like the slowest moving kid ever.
Oh my god.
His animal is a sloth. And I didn't think there would be any shirts called like inner what would be
Oh my God, Robert's got a
Why do you have so
stuffed
many stuffed
animal
animals?
for
Yeah.
anything.
So my spirit animal is an earth pig. I'm gonna get a shirt that says my spirit animal is an earth pig.
Is an Earth
And
pig.
that's
There you
for
go.
our next launch party.
Oh
For my
god.
next party here, okay? I am
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get one. I'm gonna Google one right now, you guys.
Oh
But,
my-
here,
yeah,
but
what
here's
does
the
an Earth
best
pig look
thing.
like?
That
I'm searching.
sloth does yoga too.
Oh, he better believe it. He does. And I couldn't
No.
believe how many options. there
No,
were
no,
online.
no, Hope. This sloth.
Oh, the sloth that Robert has? God.
See, I know some of you are just like getting to know me, but like this is me all the time. Like,
Did you know that aardvarks are actually called Earth pigs?
all right,
What?
I'm going
Yeah, I just looked it up and the
I don't
aardvarks
have one.
are actually called aardvarks. The nickname is Earth pig.
That's because the dragon ate the aardvark.
God. We have too many stuffed animals here for the Chrome and Steel party.
Wait a minute, I can get up and get in the back and get some more if we need.
Oh
them.
no.
Oh no, yeah. Well, here's the thing is, and I don't know why, but drivers probably at the end of the day end up collecting more stuffed animals than almost anybody I know, because people look at us and they see an animal that fits our personality, and they're like, "Oh, this is small. He can carry it on the truck." And it gets to a certain point where you start looking at your bed and going, "Okay, I got to find some kids that I like. Here, take this. Here, take this.
Which
Here, have
might be
this."
slightly
My-
creepy. So
Yeah, I was gonna say,
beware.
can you rephrase
if
that?
A guy with a bow tie coming out of a semi is giving your kid a stuffed animal. Okay.
It's the
Like,
new version of the
that-
candy van.
That has "You're arrested" written all over it. Like, just be careful, okay?
Okay. Hey, I only wear the bow tie for special formal occasions like truck shows and radio parties.
But
So-
add in
And
these
giving little
stuffed
kids stuffed animals.
Chrome and Steel
in a
Radio does
parking
not.
lot
Yeah.
Out of a semi.
Yeah.
Not so smart.
Chrome and Steel
No.
Radio does
No,
not
no,
support
no, but
pedophilia in any way.
That's yeah, no. Hope, that's why I'm gonna have a box of stuffed animals for your kids at the next truck show. Here, Hope.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
And I'll have a shirt for you that says "My spirit animal is an
Earth pig.
in
There you go.
2019.
Oh yikes.
Hey, just as long as he's holding a slice of cheesecake, we're good.
We're good.
You and your
Yeah.
cheesecake. You're making me
Cheesecake.
hungry
Funny
for
thing
cheesecake
about-
now. Yeah.
Cheesecake is
Stuffed animals.
everything good.
Oh my god.
Is you guys were joking around about handing them out. I have actually give some of my stuffed animals away to kids, and say, God forbid, we get tied up in a fatality accident and the kid's freaking out. I've been known to hand out some stuffed animals to kids that are.
Well, that's more appropriate
See,
than
yeah.
Tom's plan.
Yeah, I was gonna
though.
say
Yeah,
you're
that's
the good
okay.
you're the good
More
trucker.
creepy,
Tom's
okay?
the one that's
You're
handing it out
like
to kids for no
Santa.
reason.
I
Yeah.
never said I was
That's
gonna
like a
give it out at the
Santa.
truck stop. Where did that come from?
Yeah, this went down a weird road.
You can always ask the lady parked next to if her kids need crackers.
Oh my god.
There's a story behind this, which unfortunately cannot be
I was
shared
gonna
on
say
Chrome
I
and Steel
don't
Radio
think
or
that's
PG rating.
appropriate.
No.
Yeah.
Not
All
at
right. Now that we finished up with
Ah.
2018 and all of the weird nonsense that just happened, let's talk about 2019. Chrome and Steel Radio, from what I can tell and from what I've been told, has gotten a lot of attention over the past couple of weeks because of our relaunch party. So thank you to all three of you that are on the show right now, and also Madison for putting this together. You guys worked very hard in order to get here, and I know that Chrome and Steel is doing some very cool stuff in 2019. So let's discuss a couple things that are going on that we can definitely say for sure.
But
I know that we will be going to the 2018 Mid America Trucking Show, which we talked about on the Jack and Dave show.
2019.
2019, you're right. Oops, 2000. I did it one time
I'd
already.
like
You
to
already
see
did
you
it, and
in
it's
I
not
did it.
even the year yet.
I'm gonna mess that up every time for the next 3
Yes.
months. Yeah, but 2019 Mid American Trucking Show. I believe you are definitely going to be there because you are doing your Mother Trucker Yoga there. I will be there for sure. Madison, this will be Madison's first truck show, so I want ever. So I want everyone to make sure Madison has a good
Bring your
time.
wagon.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
she will never forget her first truck show.
Ever. Yeah, I don't remember, or I don't.
You
I
really
don't
never
remember.
do forget your first truck show.
Yeah.
Or
And
you
bring
never
your rocking
remember it.
Or you,
chair.
either one. Yeah, depends on what you're
No,
doing.
you'll remember the hangover.
For sure. But 2019 Mid America Trucking Show, which is August 28th to the 30th, correct?
Yes.
Okay, in Louisville, Kentucky. Chrome and Steel
Wait,
Radio.
wait,
March.
wait,
March
wait.
28th to the
August
30th.
What did I say?
28th?
I'm
That's
already
down.
going. I'm already going.
He's
to,
talking
I'm,
about
I'm already
Gats.
going to Dallas. I'm sorry, guys. I'm already going.
Gats is August 28th.
All right,
through
so
the
you guys know
30th.
I messed up the schedule for all of Chrome and Steel Radio on our show earlier today,
He
and
fudged
now
it
and,
so bad.
and now I messed up the schedule for Matt's on this show. Okay, someone take the scheduling responsibilities away
Dates
from
are
me.
not
Yeah.
his thing.
Yeah, so
Madison, take the dates away from
Yeah.
that man.
Okay.
please, yeah, you can.
Duly
you can let me
noted,
do this,
Robert.
yeah. So, Mid American Trucking Show 2019, that's the correct year. March is the correct month. The 20th through the 30th is the correct days, yes?
Correct.
Okay, now we're all clear. In
Yes.
Louisville, Kentucky at the
Wait,
Kentucky
wait,
Convention
the 20th
Center.
through the 30th?
28th through the 30th.
Okay.
All right.
Your ears out.
Just want to make sure that you
Okay.
got the right times and dates.
3-day show, biggest truck show in the United States of America. Chrome and Steel Radio will definitely be there, along with Mother Trucker Yoga, which means Hope will be there kicking our asses, doing some kind of yoga, and I'll be in some kind of contorted position, just
Oh, I
having
can't
an
wait,
awful
Dave.
time.
We are so gonna put you in yoga poses.
I'm
No.
gonna be the
yeah.
drunk dog the whole time in the
We've
drunk
already
dog
promised
pose.
him beer during the yoga, and that
Yeah.
is enticed.
As far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm drunk, I don't care. Yeah. God, that's not a good slogan, is it?
Hey,
As
Dave.
long as I'm
hang
drunk, it works.
Hey, Dave, just hang out with us long enough. You'll soon realize dignity is vastly overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Open
don't
mouth,
worry about
insert
that
foot.
anymore.
Oh man! So 2019 Mid American Trucking Show, Chrome and Steel Radio will definitely be there. So I'm excited about that. Tom and Robert, I believe you're both going to make it, right?
Yes.
That is the plan.
All right. So we will have the whole crew there. I'm sure Bill Weaver, who is not with us right now, I'm sure he will be there, and I'm sure he'll be performing at the Uber Freight tent, or whoever is sponsoring the event tent in the parking lot. Do we know if it's Uber
Bill
Freight
will
again?
be performing someplace at some time on one
yes,
or more days. How
for
does
sure.
that sound?
Yes, Bill will be there. For those of you who aren't aware of Brad James, you probably are a loser, and Brad James will also be there and and performing. I'm sure Tony Justice will be there as well. Mr. Paul Marhofer, and who else am I forgetting? Taylor Barker. The Stone Creek 4 might be there. I mean, the live music
I
is
think
going to be.
Ken Freeman should be too.
Ken Freeman will be there. So we will have not we, but the tent will have a lineup of fantastic live music in the parking lot. There will be refreshments and food like there was last year, I'm sure. And it's going to be just one big party for 3
and
days.
hopefully it's not snowing like it was last year.
If it snows
And
again,
everybody,
I quit. Yeah, if it's
be
I'm
sure
done.
to bring your parka and your Bermuda shorts
yes.
because there's a hell of a chance you're going to need both of them before they show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Word, yes.
It is March in the Midwest,
Exactly.
so you never know what you're gonna need.
Yeah. Last year we showed up and it was obviously we're a Chrome shop, and so we care about the show trucks, and so we're like, oh, we're so excited to see these show trucks. We show up on that Thursday or Friday, and they're just smacked with inches of snow, and I mean, I feel so bad for those guys because they paid thousands and thousands of dollars to have their trucks shined and detailed and all that kind of stuff, and they just got shit on by Kentucky. So, sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
and just in case anybody like me is going to the Mid America Truck Show website to look at it and maybe register for free because they're doing free registration right now. Yeah, the website's down.
Is it really?
It
Yep.
really,
That's
it
been all day.
really is down. So, yeah, there we go.
Error.
But
I'm
yes.
looking it up right now. Matt's 2019.
Yep. So and the
Oh my
website's
God.
truckingshow.com. But yeah, go back. They should, if they haven't started yet, putting up some of the musical lineup and the various events and things like that. And when it does work, you can even register too.
Well, and
yeah,
once
when the
you guys
website
register,
works.
if you're listening, drop it in the comment section that you're going to Matt's. Okay, we want to know who is going to Matt's,
Yeah.
or post it on our Facebook page and be like, hey, we'll be there, because we want to know. We want to know who's going. We want to create a relationship with you.
Absolutely.
Maybe do some interviews while we're at Matt's and talk to some of you
Yes.
and know more about you.
Some other details. We will be streaming live from Matt's. I have figured out all the technical details in order to do that. We will be streaming live from Matt's at least at some point. I'm going to do it as much as possible. So that means all of us, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Chrome and Steel Radio Network is quite spread out, actually. All of our hosts are in different places. So we're in Indiana. Hope I know you're in Wisconsin. Robert, you're in Ohio, right?
Yeah, I'm based out of Ohio.
Okay, and
but
then
I spend
Tom-
more time in California.
Tom, you're in New York, right?
Close enough, yeah.
Okay, so New York,
New York,
and then,
Pennsylvania.
yeah, and then Bill is in Arkansas. A couple other people that we have are over on the West Coast and stuff like that. So there's going to be a whole bunch of people. This will be a one single event where all of us are going to come together. You'll be able to meet all of the hosts from the Chrome and Steel Radio Network. We're all going to probably do a show together, do some interviews with some of the people that we kind of interface with on a daily basis. You'll meet some of the really cool people in the trucking industry that don't get a lot of screen time. Some of the owner-operators that have either, I mean, from our side, some of the show truck people, some of the livestock people. You'll meet some of the health people. You'll meet some of all different kinds of flavors. There's going to be 75 to 100,000 people there of just different, different kinds and different assortment. So definitely plan on going to the Mid-American Trucking Show. It's going to be amazing. And from what I've heard, Peterbilt, Kenworth, and Cummins have all signed on to exhibit at MATS 2019. And we talked about this earlier today on the Jack and Dave show. I'm assuming that the W990...
What?
Go ahead.
Why are you tying up your sloth with your CV cord?
You're not supposed to see that.
That's behind the scenes.
Well, we are
People
live,
worry
Robert, so
about
everybody
me.
saw that.
Hey, everybody knows drivers have to multitask.
Yeah, that's the whole point, yeah.
I'm multitasking.
Poor
He
sloth.
had to get out of the
Don't
dash.
question it, Tom.
That's Sid from Ice Age, yeah. Poor Sid. Oh, man. But
Okay, I apologize, Dave, but I was being very
You're
disturbed.
all right.
for
I
a
didn't
moment.
see
I
it.
think so was, too.
I didn't
She
see it
was, like,
until you
sitting there in
mentioned it.
shock going, oh, no, no.
That's all right.
Don't
But-
worry, I'll use that for ammunition later on.
Yeah. See, that's the fun thing
Just
about the
commit that to memory, Hope. Just commit that to memory and use it later.
I got in my phone of all sorts of stuff. But no, really, Matt's, like, I have a list of people already that want to do interviews on Chrome and Steel Radio. Sheet Trucking, Sovereign Roads. There's a couple other individual drivers. So my show will be there at Matt's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I plan on doing it live, and I will have a bunch of people that want to talk about wellness and fitness and on the road lifestyle living. And so it's going to be a lot of fun with all of us included.
And I'm going to agree right now that I will do yoga, but I must be intoxicated. Okay, like
Awesome.
you can
That
put
be
that on the
arranged.
record
That
now.
can be arranged.
Dave, if
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
get
do that.
Dave and Robert and Tom and
I'll do it
Tom
too.
all
Maddie will do
in
it.
one shot doing yoga together. Oh, that would just make my day.
I can't
will
wait to
be
do
a
yoga.
Happy host.
I'm
for
so
the rest
excited.
of Matt.
Oh my.
I can be
If the
convinced-
price is right.
But
Can
yeah,
I just shower you and pay you with love? I mean, can I
There
do
you go.
that?
Aww.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
That'll work,
Surely,
that'll work.
surely
And
that's
I'll give you
enough.
some beer, okay? I'll give you some nice fancy. What do you like to drink? Or what kind of a beer? do you like?
Scotch.
apple juice.
Scotch.
I said beer, not hard alcohol.
It needs to
Moonshine.
smell like feet.
Yeah, but yes, Mid-American Trucking Show is only 3 months away. But time goes very fast, and it'll be here before we know it. So definitely start making your plans now. Let's see, GATS. I think we'll be at GATS too. I don't know if we'll be there in full force, but quite a few members
I'll
of the
be
Chrome
there.
and Steel. Okay, Hope will be there. I will be
Very
there.
likely.
Cool. Then we'll have most of us there to do the Great American Trucking Show down in Dallas, Texas, and Madison. Remind me, that was the 24th through the 26th of August.
I believe the 25th.
25th through the
Or the
20th
28th.
to the 20. Okay,
Or
something like that.
Something like to
So
that effect.
yeah, late August.
28.
Okay, all right. Did you say
Yeah.
25th through the 28th?
No, I have the 22nd through the 24th.
22nd through the
Okay,
24th.
it's early
Okay.
this year. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Which I'm thankful of, because with kids, I was like, really, it's like right before they go back to school. So this is way nicer. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The reason it's not the normal last weekend is because the last weekend's Labor Day weekend.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah. I went to Dallas this past year. It was a great time. It's a little bit different than Matt's, a little bit smaller and a little bit it's a different vibe. So I mean, obviously those who have been to our I guess our organization as Chrome and Steel and also Jack's Chrome Shop kind of revolves around the truck show circuit as a whole. We go to a lot of truck shows on a yearly basis, and each one kind of has their own little thing. Matt's is the big one, obviously. Gats is the second biggest, but they have different vibes. So, Matt's is the one that everyone goes to. Gats is kind of more of a networking kind of platform truck show, and
more on health.
exactly,
A lot
yeah,
more on
yeah.
health and wellness.
Dallas is a beautiful, beautiful
Dallas-
city.
Dallas is what I call a family show. It's more laid back. It's more relaxed. The vendors typically are more willing to talk to you because it's a little slower paced show. It is a lot like if you go to Mid America and you're a ordinary driver or a lower level person, the odds of you getting a chance to even see a vice president of a company or director of development of a company is almost non-existent. At Dallas, they're usually sitting in a booth. Hey, how you doing, driver? Come over here. Let's talk for a little bit. And Dallas, I think, is a much more laid back. They're two different kinds of shows.
Agreed.
So, I mean, if you're going expecting, I consider Dallas to be kind of a hybrid of two or three kinds of shows. It's a little bit of a show truck show. It's a little bit of a trade show. It's a little bit of an informational show. And it's a lot more, let's just go and get to know each other show. It's a relationship show.
I feel like Gats has a lot more
And can I just
presentations.
say, Dave,
Sure, go ahead.
if you're going to be there this year, my husband Brian comes with me when I go to these things. We rode the bird scooters, and I've not rode bird scooters on the town. It was the most interesting, epic experience riding past
did,
cops
actually.
on bird scooters, apprehending people with drugs, and they don't even flinch when you're like vroom, vroom, right around them. It was magical.
So,
and I plan on doing that again.
Mike,
So
Welcome
if
to Dallas.
Ride bird scooters with me at
yes,
Gap,
I'm
we
down.
can-
I'm down. I didn't get to do it last year. So I went with my good friends from
we
Clean
were
Air Fleet.
all over the place. That was magical.
That was
fun
right
to
when
be
they came out, right?
magical.
That was right when
Yeah.
they came out, like they
Yep.
just hit Dallas. So I went with
So you can find Dave and I after hours
Exactly.
riding bird scooters from bar to bar. So you can find us there.
I was gonna say
Have a beer.
intoxicated, but I didn't want to.
Oh, it was
Anyway.
so fun. It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
But-
awesome.
Bird scooters
And
are
actually,
awesome.
I've got a pro tip for
Sure.
Mid-America. And this is rare you'll ever hear me say this. For Dallas, I recommend using sites like Priceline, Expedia to find the best hotel deal because you can find some really good ones. If you were willing to take a chance last year at Dallas for a quote-unquote blind hotel around $60 a night, which would be like a Hampton Inn style hotel, I had friends getting a Hampton Inn about 3 blocks from the convention center for $60 a night. And that was, it could have been a little bit further downtown, but it'll give you kind of a radius, but you can take a chance. Do not use those sites for Louisville.
Agreed.
Go to
Agreed.
the hotel's website.
Yeah.
The reason is every year you hear horror stories about somebody who went and booked on Expedia or one of the major websites and all of a sudden found out that their reservation was canceled, usually the day they're showing
That was
up
me.
because they were overbooked.
The
So-
Super 8 Motel
Can I
in
say
Louisville,
last
Kentucky is the
year,
worst hotel
we
I've
stayed
ever
at the
seen.
Horseshoe. Did anyone
I'll be
stay
right
at
back.
the Horseshoe? We stayed at the Horseshoe. It's in Indiana, like 30 minutes away. It's a hotel, casino, and has bars and restaurants all built in. That was amazing. So if anyone wants to stay at the Horseshoe, Muscle for Yoga will be at the Horseshoe. I know Kush will be at the Horseshoe. We're friends with Kush, so they'll be there. But it's pretty nice. You can like go relax, go out to eat, go to the casino. They have like shows there, all within your vicinity, and it's like 30 minutes away. It was well worth the drive for us. And they have a pool and a hot tub, which is part of my requirements when I stay at a hotel. It has to have a hot tub. So.
Absolutely. It needs to have
So
a hot
for, like,
tub to make it
and
worth
it was
time.
reasonable. It was like, I think it was like right around $100 or so, which was worth it to me. When the room doesn't smell and doesn't have cockroaches. Plus, it had these other amenities where I don't have to drive once I'm there. I can just go to dinner and then stumble back to my room or like be pushed. And then they have these amazing
Or be
little
pushed.
carts that will take you across the alleyway, so you don't even have to walk, and it's free. It's awesome. So well worth
Very
the couple
nice.
extra bucks to stay at the Horseshoe,
Well,
which is where I
It's
will
not really a couple extra bucks because if you wanted to, let's say, stay at the Sheraton or one of the more reputable national chains, you're probably looking at least $250 a night, if
Yep.
not more.
Yeah, it was really, we booked really early. Like I already booked my rooms already now before then. So if you guys do it like very soon, their rates have not like skyrocketed yet. But again, you don't have to drive. It's a one-stop shop. And I know a lot of people from Matt's stay there. We kind of did a lot of after hours, we'll meet you later stuff. So we did a lot of commingling there because a lot of people had the same idea. So
Definitely a good place to meet people, it sounds like.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the rule of thumb is if you're looking for some of the best values for Louisville and you have access to a car, go a little ways away.
Mhm.
Go that 20, 30 miles away to either Indiana or someplace like that. You're going to do a lot better with that.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh, by the way, I want to say this again. Super 8 Motel on the southern side of Louisville, Kentucky. You suck.
Sucks. Don't go.
That's all I had to say. Yeah, but seriously, what Tom was saying, book your shit now because if you don't, you'll be SOL when you get there. So, and
You'll be staying in a Super 8.
you'll be staying in the worst hotel ever created by mankind. Yeah. But not an endorsement from Chrome and Steel Radio. Whatever the opposite of an endorsement is, that's what I'm giving that hotel.
Would that be the de-dorsement?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm giving that. No hot water. I swear I saw a cockroach that was the size of a rat. I mean, yeah, it was bad.
It's a
Yikes.
combination between a crack motel and a roach motel crammed together.
Awful.
So you figure it out.
Absolutely
Sometimes
terrible.
it's worth a couple extra bucks to like feel okay when you don't have to sleep with one eye open.
Yeah,
So,
because you're afraid a bug is going to eat you alive.
And I actually think, Hope, was it last year that the Horseshoe is actually doing a shuttle from the
Yes.
hotel
seriously,
to
you guys,
the convention center?
I should be getting paid to endorse the Horseshoe. Like, just stay there. You will not regret it. They have like 3 different levels of casino, and they have like bands and stuff playing every single night. And they have like 4 restaurants. One of them's a buffet style that's like super inexpensive, but was really good. And then they have like a bunch of different bars you can stop at. Like, why would you need to stay anywhere else? Like, and you don't have to put a coat on. Like, I wore my slippers one time, you guys. Like,
Oh,
that's how
yes.
like cozy it was.
I just want to go any place that accepts slippers is
Yes.
a place for me.
Yeah, exactly. And then they have a hot tub. So again, my criteria is they have to have a hot tub and it has to be sleepable. So it was worth the couple extra bucks.
There you go. Horseshoe Hotel or Horseshoe Casino and Hotel.
Yeah.
In is it in Louisville?
No, it's in Indiana. It's like
It's in
right
Indiana.
across the river. It's
Okay,
like
it's-
a half
okay.
an hour, literally a half an hour drive. We timed it, and it was a pretty drive too.
But is it worth it?
Oh, it's so worth it.
Okay.
Stay there. You should
So-
totally stay there.
For all of you thinking about your Matt's plans, if you are going and you are not in a truck, please get your stuff now because you will severely
Yes.
regret it in 2 months, 3 months from now when you get to Matt's and you realize you have a crappy hotel.
And
So
we'll
And
take a poll
cockroaches
to
calling
see
on
you.
where the best places are to stay. Maybe that'll be a show after Matt's where we will poll people where they stayed.
Yeah.
And figure out what are the nice places. So then we can actually tell people next year, the following year,
Or
like,
to
do not
cockroaches.
stay here.
yeah. A couple other things that I know that we're doing at Matt's. We are live streaming like we talked about. I'd like for everyone to do a live stream and like a group party like we do right now with the Chrome and Steel stuff. And then I think we might be doing like a live walk around of the Mid American Trucking Show booth area, and possibly
fun.
Jack and Dave Show might be doing a walk around of the show truck area, which would be super cool.
That would be so cool if we
Yeah,
could do
that's
one
like
of those.
truck porn 10
Times
point,
a
yeah,
million.
Yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
And the other thing too that Dave can also be fun is to do a walk around of the truck parking lot.
That would
Because
be
you do
fun,
get
yeah.
some of the-
Ooh.
You do get some of the trucks that are over there. They're working trucks and they're not necessarily show truck quality, but you'll see some unusual trucks over there. Occasionally, you'll see some of the old working trucks. When I say old working trucks, I'm talking circa 1970s, early 80s trucks
Nice.
over
That'd be
there.
awesome.
Because there's usually at least one, if not 2 Marmons that show up, Robert.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I saw one last year.
Yeah. And if it snows again this year, get there when the parking lot opens. That
Come on,
way you
lighter.
can sign up for your figure
Lighter.
8 class first,
Nice.
because you can really get your trailer to slide around in the snow.
Oh God, is this part of the NASCAR
yet,
the
yes.
NASCAR driving program that you guys were making?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that I would
yeah.
This is
know,
a Robert Greene hack.
There was people doing donuts in the parking lot last year.
I may have been behind a tanker that is well known doing figure 8s in the parking lot.
A tanker that's well known. That can only be a couple people
Yikes.
that I
Yeah.
know.
And it's the one you're thinking of.
Probably.
We look like we look like high school kids in the high school parking lot.
Well,
Oh,
and
there's
there was
somebody.
there was actually snowmen in the parking lot walking around.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, the Mid America Truck Show definitely worth going to. I know Robert and I are working with Blue Parrot. They've got some new technology that they're going to be showing drivers at the truck show. I can't say much more because it's technically under embargo. So I can say it's coming. I just can't say what it is.
The only thing I can say about it, and I can say
It's
a little
cool.
more, they changed the flavor and maybe they won't taste as good.
I'm concerned.
His dog has an addiction to eating Blue Parrot 450 headsets.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
like $800 of them in a month.
Yikes.
That would be a hard pill to swallow.
Can
Yeah.
relate to dogs chewing up valuable things.
Yeah.
And that's
same.
not counting the ones that he was given for free by me.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Speaking of things that.
but-
Oh, go ahead, Tom.
But I know there's a couple other companies that have some stuff that they're rolling out. Actually, Minimizer is going to be rolling out their brand new display at Mid America this year. So it's their first radical new booth design that they've had in a while. So that should be really cool. And there's actually probably some stuff that Dave, you guys would like to go check out there too. I think they're rolling out a new product or two as well.
There is a couple things that are coming out at Matt's that I can't actually talk about, but that might possibly maybe be there. The W990 from Kenworth, I can't guarantee that will be there. We talked about this earlier on the Jack and Dave show, but the new Kenworth W990, which is their newest owner-operator, top-of-the-line model.
Got off the ugly truck you've ever seen. It looks like the old Volvo.
Yes, Robert hates this truck. But we did a video about this. We did a video about this earlier this year, and we had an overwhelmingly negative response to this video. I have never seen so many
There were
angry
some
drive.
mean comments.
Seriously, they were like, "This is the
Mean.
worst truck I have ever seen in my life." Some just really awful. F this, blah blah blah. MF this, all kinds of stuff.
People
So
feel very
Yes,
strongly
people are
about trucks.
not very
and
happy about it.
I did not realize people put
Yes.
that much
so
energy into it.
we'll see if it's there or not. I hope it is there because I would like to at least experience it a little bit. I personally am not a huge fan of the design. I really enjoy the W900 and the W900A, but the new W990 is the next evolution. So I would like to at least experience it and see what the cab looks like. And but besides that, the W990 could possibly be there. I've heard it will be there. I can't guarantee that. I know Peterbilt will also be there, and Cummins, which are two other large companies. Peterbilt, I certainly hope they don't have any big news because the 389 needs to stay here, and Cummins, hopefully they'll, I don't know, they'll do something interesting, right?
Yeah, maybe make a motor that don't blow up.
Yeah, Robert said that. Robert, not me. Robert said that.
That was Robert.
That was Robert. I did not say that. Yeah. But
Croman Steel Radio does not endorse this, but however, some of their hosts may have personal experience.
yes, especially with their warranty department. But moving on, poor Cummins. But actually, poor Robert Green. But yeah. Anyway, so that is the Mid-American Trucking Show. The Dallas Truck Show, which is the Great American Trucking Show, is August 22nd to the 24th. Croman Steel will probably be there with quite a few people, so we'll see you there as well. Other things in 2019, I know we're adding at least 2 more shows this coming year, if not 3. We are talking with a third show that we could be bringing out to the Croman Steel Radio Network. So that would bring our total up to what? 8 shows, 9 shows, something like that. We'll have a full lineup of every single day. So we have some excellent content creators that are on right now. We're adding more excellent content creators with some pretty big names, and the Croman Steel Radio Network is growing like a weed, and I'm super excited. So.
Hey, quick thing, Hope. Could you say something? Because we got some comments in the chat room wondering who's the voice in the background, and they're like going, "But her mouth isn't moving."
Oh, that's Maddie, I think.
Oh, it's probably me then.
And that's Maddie. So I want them to show that, yes, Hope is really there.
Yes.
I really am here, and Maddie is not an illusion. She is
I'm not.
Yes.
real.
Maddie,
I'm not just the voice in your head.
for those who don't know, who haven't seen our show, Maddie is our producer here at the Jack and Dave Show, and she also helps produce the Chrome and Steel parties. She's behind the keyboard and behind the mixing board and all that kind of stuff that helps make this happen. So special thanks to Madison for making us look good, because without her, this would not be possible. So thank you to Maddie. And yeah. So yes, let's talk about. Let's see, what time is it? It's 3:40. Let's talk about sponsors really quickly. Let's wrap this up, and it's almost 4 o'clock, so it's time to drink some more apple juice and
Apple juice.
Cheers to apple juice in 2019.
Cheers
right?
to New Year's Eve.
Okay.
It's only 12:41.
It is. Oh, I guess
In
you're all the way
California
over there.
time.
Yeah, you're all the way over there. Here on the correct side of the country where most people actually lives.
On the right coast versus the left coast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's see. Sponsor wise, we have Backshield, which Hope and Tom recently overviewed right there. There we go. Hope has it up on the screen right there.
And Robert has one too.
Robert, do you have one as well?
It's amazing. It is so amazing, you guys. You need to buy one. Please buy one, and buy one with our code, because
Yes,
it
please.
helps support Chrome and Steel Radio.
Yes, please.
And you will not regret the purchase. You will not regret the purchase. And it's super light, okay? So you can easily transfer it from your truck to your home. I travel a lot, but I also sit in front of a computer a lot when I'm not doing yoga stuff. So this has like saved my back. So please, 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 if you're going to invest in anything in 2019, this is one of your new habits.
Invest
to
in
get
yourself.
That goal.
Yeah.
Well, let's just put it this way. I think Robert will agree with me. It's Fat Boy tested and approved.
Is that the seal of approval right there?
And use the code
CSR
15 for
Correct.
15% off and free shipping, you guys. Backshield.com. Awesome product. We highly endorse it.
Yes. So yeah, backshield.com, CSR15, get $15 off and free shipping. You guys will love this thing.
I will type it in the comment section of this feed
Perfect.
on Facebook right now.
Yeah. We have a question in the comments. The Tay-Tay and Wee Wee show, which I am lovingly calling the T-Dub show.
What is it? Say it again.
The Tay-Tay and Wee Wee show is now being called the T-Dub show, because I have a really hard time saying Tay-Tay and Wee Wee. So
with a straight
with
face,
a straight
that
face.
is.
Yeah, I can't.
Tay-Tay
I love
and
you. I
Wee
love
Wee.
Taylor Barker and I love Bill Weaver, but like that, yep, that gets me every time. I mean, it makes me smile. So the branding is fantastic. But Tay-Tay and Wee Wee show has a question. Can you prove that you do yoga, Hope?
Can I prove I do yoga?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Do something.
She said, "Yeah, what do you want me to do?"
Do a
Okay,
backflip.
Okay. Now, hold on. Okay, you gotta humor me here, okay? So we were talking earlier today in the show that, so I don't know how this came up, that I can put both feet behind my head.
That's
okay?
Oh God.
You have to show it now. You
I would-
have to show it now.
I would dislocate both of my legs. Oh
here
my
she
God.
Here she goes.
No.
Here she's really gonna do it.
There's one.
This is going to become a viral video when she falls off her chair.
Oh my God.
Ow.
Okay. I'm on a
Okay,
chair, so
it-
I'll
that-
go backwards.
Yeah, you definitely got it.
Okay, how is that, guys?
Oh my God. Proof. Actual proof.
You just did that without making it look like you were gonna die. during
Yeah,
it.
really. If I would have done that, I would have had a hernia by now. Like,
If I would have done that, we would have been on our way to the emergency room
I can't
Jesus
believe
right
I
now.
Christ.
did that on camera.
There you
Okay,
go.
show's done. We're out of here, folks.
Claps to that.
That was the
Claps to that.
finale. You cannot beat
But
that.
really, you guys. Okay, so in my defense, I've been doing yoga for almost 20 years. Okay, and yoga is not just doing stuff like that. That's like 1% of a percent. It's really
That's the
about
fun part, though.
mobility and stress relief and building strength and balancing on one foot, doing stuff like that. I do a lot of core stuff. I do a lot of core integration, but that's just for fun, okay? I will never, except maybe Dave, I will never make you put your feet behind your head.
No, wait a second. Wait a second.
You definitely have to make David do that.
Oh no.
With his Vans
Oh
on.
no.
You wouldn't even catch it.
Hey, Robert, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Bring a couple chain binders and come along to the Louisville Truck Show.
Yeah, you're gonna need them.
We need to help Dave get his feet behind his head,
Yes.
because Hope just showed us on camera when your signal dropped there for a second.
I'm gonna need a
but
lot of
after the
alcohol, too.
American Truck Show, You will find me by the big rigs. I am throughout the whole show. I do little tidbits of how to do yoga around your rig and inside yoga. I won't be showing you how to do that, okay? But I will be showing you easy ways to move more as a truck driver on the road, okay?
Okay. Will
If
you
you-
be
but I
talking
will
about the
not be showing you how to do
stigmatism?
that unless you really want me to, then maybe.
Oh, God.
you can convince
If you
me.
make David do a move like that, Tom, you're gonna definitely have to bring your duct tape because he's gonna be squealing if he has to put his feet behind his head like that.
The one time the
There
duct
is
tape
going to be some abnormal sounds coming from him that you have never
yeah,
want to
cracking
hear.
and breaking of an awful kind. Yeah.
Yes, it's not gonna be
Um,
Oh
pleasant.
my gosh,
I did
that
not
was
agree to
fun.
this. It's just so we know. Yoga, yes. Both legs behind my head, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Seems a little bit intense.
Yeah, that's intense. But are you going to talk about the stigmatism behind yoga and especially the transition between truckers and yoga? Because
Yes.
I am
Yes.
fully aware of the benefits of yoga. I'm just too lazy to do it. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Well, and a lot
Exactly.
of people too don't realize that like easy stretches,
Yes.
you know, with your shoulders and things, that's all yoga. And so my big thing with Mother Trucker Yoga is all of our videos and our platform are all actually filmed in a 2018 Freightliner. So I'm doing everything
Yes.
in and around a rig.
That's awesome.
And so really kind of helping bridge the gap. We have awesome guided meditations for those of you that are like high stress and can't fall asleep. So all of these things are built for truckers. And so that's really my focus and my goal is to kind of help you bridge the gap.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fun. And I like doing that stuff just for fun, but that's not what I teach. That's not what I'm encouraging people
Right.
to do because that's really unrealistic. And in everyday life, it really doesn't serve you any good. But reducing back pain does, helping you with your shoulder issues, carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, neck strain, sciatica issues, cramping calves, plantar fasciitis. Those are all things that have really easy fixes, you guys. Like 1 or 2 moves, do those every day, and it will help you with that problem, if not get rid of it. And it's super easy. Robert has done Mother Trucker Yoga. If Robert can do it, anybody can do it. If Tom, Idella, all of you, I know you all are out there. Ron from Sovereign Roads, like they are all big advocates for this stuff. That's my goal. I'm going to show you guys and Dave. Although I may make Dave do things that are more challenging just because it
God.
would be really fun to watch on.
It would
online.
be hilarious.
But I'm going to show you guys some really
Make him
easy
do
stuff.
all
I'm
the
being
things.
thrown under the bus here. Okay, like
Kind of
It's
are,
fine.
But like, it'll
It's
be really
fine.
fun to
No, dude.
see
I'm
you
just gonna
do
take a
that.
whole
I'm the
bunch
one
of
that got thrown
painkillers the
under
day
the
before. It'll be
bus.
fine. It'll be fine.
If
It'll be
Robert
fine.
can do it, anybody can.
Oh, I know.
Well,
I'll try
Robert,
my
I'm
best.
using you. I'm using you because you are such a lifelong trucker, and
Oh.
have literally like you live the lifestyle 24/7. You, Tom, you too, and you guys and Idella too. You guys are just such this is what you eat, sleep, breathe, live. And for people that maybe are either new to trucking or maybe only do it part time or like you don't understand, like these are the people that I'm working with, you guys. Like people that use duct tape to get their body into certain positions.
Or other people's bodies into
That's me.
certain
Or other
positions.
people's bodies.
That's me.
So I'm going to help you guys just feel better in the long run, and we'll make it really fun and really entertaining.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I think it would be so fun to
Yeah.
do like a 15 or 20. I don't know how long yoga sessions are because I've never been to one.
We
But like
can
a
do any length.
okay, like a 15 or 20-minute yoga, like a beginner yoga session where I just
Beginner, very
get destroyed the whole
Yes.
time and then I can't move for the rest of the week. That'd be great. Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
well, hey, Dave.
Yeah.
I hope just make sure we know when and where, so we have enough time to get the cameras there
Oh,
and set
yeah.
up first.
The point would be to film it, to go live, so that
Oh, of
everyone can see me
course,
fall
of
on my
course.
face the whole time. Yeah.
Oh, multiple camera angles, the high def stuff, maybe the 4K camera. Nothing major.
Let's do it.
Nothing
Wide
major.
angle
Nothing
lenses,
major.
My big ass.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a good time. But yes,
Uh,
so that is definitely in the works, and yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be in so much pain that that I can't feel anything on my body, but that's all right.
And also, I think Dave too. One of the things that maybe we can talk about in the future, because we do video for the Common Steel radio shows,
Mhm.
I am very open. If there are people listening and they want a weekly yoga class, let's say 10 or 15 minutes, because I'm all about more bang for your buck. You don't need 60 minutes to get the benefit. of doing something live on Chrome and Steel Radio where people can actually participate on Facebook and on YouTube live with me. And
That would
we
be
do
so cool.
something, 15, 20 minutes every week. Like, I think if there's interest, like, we can totally make that happen.
Absolutely. That sounds like an idea right
Especially ones that maybe you could even do like while driving or while
Yes.
sitting, like
Yes.
while we're
Just
literally
showing
doing
you
what you're
things
doing.
that you can be doing, and you can talk back with me and ask me questions and, say, hey, this feels this way, and I can give you on the spot feedback. I think that would be really fun. And obviously, if that's what you guys as listeners want, like, let's make it happen.
Definitely.
there. I'm being asked if I'm going to wear yoga pants. The answer is absolutely not.
You can borrow some of mine. I don't know if they'll fit, but sure.
Oh my God. All right. What is the
He's
proper
gonna wear
attire?
A unitard.
Yes.
A onesie. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. As long as it has
maybe
the
some
Jack's Chrome Shop
spangles.
logo.
Alan,
Yeah.
Richard Simmons, some nice spangles.
There you go. There you
With
go.
glitter that says Chrome and Steel Radio.
There you go.
Ooh,
Yeah, there you
chrome
go.
colored glitter.
No.
This is turning
He's
to-
not allowed to wear chrome. I'm sorry, Grandma Candy Bass has a restraining order and a trademark on glitter at the truck shows.
Wait, there's a
And
what
any-
at truck
and
shows?
Anybody, Grandma
go ahead.
Bass, Grandma
Bob.
Bass, anybody who knows
Bob.
her is known as Grandma Glitter for a reason. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh God.
Shut up, son. Shut up.
And Tom said, please no.
Oh my
Agreed.
gosh.
Please no to the yoga pants. Yes, I want someone on my side. All right.
You're wearing yoga pants, whether you like it or not.
I am publicly saying this now. I
Oh
did
my
not agree to
God.
this.
Hey, Hope, you do have some Mother Trucker branded yoga pants he could wear, correct?
Oh, I do. Dave, I will bring
Why
you
am
a
I the
whole
guinea-
outfit, okay? I will bring you a whole outfit. I'll even bring you a yoga mat that says Chrome and Steel Radio on it.
Could I volunteer Madison?
I will bring you a yoga mat that says Chrome and Steel Radio
Oh
on it,
my.
and you can put your cute little yoga butt
Oh,
onto
okay.
it, and we're going to do some yoga.
Hang on.
Oh,
We have
wait,
late-breaking
yeah.
news.
Taylor.
Taylor Barker has just issued a challenge that if we bring him Jack's Chrome Shop yoga pants, he will raise it on stage, wear them on stage to raise money for charity.
I'm all in for that.
Awesome.
It's for
I'm all in for
charity,
that.
David.
I
It's
don't
for
care.
charity.
I just want to see Taylor Barker in yoga pants with a
No,
Jack's
you
Chrome-
have to wear them
Hey,
too.
hey, listeners out there, if you guys want a live yoga class or maybe a couple of them at Matt's, like drop some comments in the comments.
Oh, is that Bill?
No. And if you want Dave
No, it's
in
not.
a full yoga outfit, like drop some comments, like drop some like bombs or some with a little person doing yoga, like your emoji. Drop it in the comment section because we want to know. Like we want to use Dave.
Yeah, we
as
want to
our
use Dave
model.
as the
Guinea
proverbial guinea pig for the yoga channel to see how many joints he can dislocate in one day. Yeah.
Earth pig. Earth pig.
Earth
Right.
pig, yeah.
You're
Earth
the
pig.
Earth
Earth
Pig.
pig.
You're-
So it is
Shalom.
the year of the Earth pig, you
Shalom.
guys.
Shalom.
We are just,
And,
it is the year of the Earth pig.
and Dave, because
Oh my
Robert and I
God.
care about you, we'll bring chain binders and a come
Oh
along.
my
We'll
God.
help get
And
you
duct
into those
tape.
positions.
Bring the duct tape.
Duct
We're gonna
tape.
need all
Do
of
not forget the duct
it.
tape.
Yeah, the duct tape is the essential part right
Essential
there.
tool.
Well, now that we have thrown David under the bus, moving on.
We love you, Dave.
And notice
You
how
are
all of a
special
sudden
to my
Tay-Tay,
heart.
notice all of a sudden how Tay-Tay and Wee Wee is saying this is Bill,
Yeah.
and Bill's going to kill him. Yeah, there's only one problem, Taylor. We know Bill's asleep. Nice try.
Bill's I'm sure he's had a long couple days, but
Aw.
I want to see Bill Weaver do some yoga with his guitar and everything. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
We're getting into some dangerous territory anymore. So
This is what he gets.
this is what he gets for not being here. Yeah, if
When
you
you
can't
miss a
even
show,
defend
you
you
have
can't
to
defend
do
yourself.
yoga
You can't
with your
defend yourself.
guitar.
But
Okay.
Bill is doing top
that's what you can
secret
expect at Mid American Trucking Show. All of us in yoga pants doing really awkward poses.
I'll put it this way. In regards to Bill doing any kind of yoga, I'm taking some advice from Robert Greene.
Oh my god. The duct tape. All right. So we talked about Back Shield. Got off on a tangent there. The other sponsors of the Chrome and Steel Radio Network are Jack's Chrome Shop and Candy Paint Classics, which are both companies that we take care of here at our office. If you would like to buy any chrome or anything like that, please go to jackschromeshop.com and use the promo code CSR10 for the jackschromeshop.com website. If you are a car guy, which I know a lot of you out there are, truckers and cars go hand in hand. All right. So if you are a car guy and you have any kind of project of any kind, go to candypaintclassics.com and use the promo code CSR15 to get 15% off your order as well. So cars, trucks, we are working on a motorcycle brand, Hush Hush. But if you guys are interested in anything on wheels with a motor, please check us out at jackschromeshop.com or candypaintclassics.com, and we will hook you up with a discount code, and it also helps support Chrome and Steel Radio. So help us out.
Keep us in business, you guys.
Exactly.
We're right now doing this for free because we like you.
Because we like you guys, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Dave, what about Earth Pig Cycles?
What is that? Earth Pig Cycles.
Earth Pig, hello.
Oh, Earth Pig Cycles. You mean like motorcycles? Okay.
Yes, Earth Pig Cycles for a possible brand or a store name. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, let me get with my branding team really quickly and see how quickly they veto that. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make Earth Pig shirts for all of you, okay? And I'm gonna send them to each one of you, and we're gonna do a show
Oh, no.
all with our Earth Pig shirts on.
Yeah. Channel the Earth Pig. Channel your inner Earth Pig. Oh, my Lord.
Channel your inner Earth Pig. That's the new hashtag of 2019.
Hashtag
Channel
Earth Pig.
your inner Earth Pig.
Oh, my God. All right. Besides that, those are our sponsors: Backshield, Jack's Chrome Shop, Candy Paint Classics. Also check out Minimizer.com, who sponsored our truck stop of the year, which is, Tom Kirk, please remind us.
The truck stop of the year is the Davy Crockett Travel Center on I-81 in Greenville, Greenwood, Green something, Tennessee.
Green something. There you go.
And a big thanks to Minimizer. They're one of their big goals is respecting the driver and to promote companies that respect the driver, which is one of the reasons they were glad to become the sponsor for the awards on this. And stay tuned actually to the Road Tested Living show on Wednesday, where we're going to talk a little bit about the Davy Crockett Travel Center and how we're going to be going forward recognizing additional truck stops in 2019. So instead of boring everybody and taking even longer than we are now, I'll bore you tomorrow. I'll bore you Wednesday.
There you go. So Truck Stop is the Davy Crockett TA in Greenville, Tennessee. Taylor Barker confirmed that, and I think Taylor Barker was the first person to nominate Davy Crockett, so we need to give him some credit for that. And also a honorable mention to the 49er, which is on I-75 in Kentucky. Yes, that's correct. And so shout out to them as well.
Coincidentally, at exit 49. I wonder how that works.
Some
Interesting.
sneakiness there. And then the Truck Stop Employee of the Year, Tom Kirk, please inform us on that one as well.
Is Mama Sharon Curtis Justice. So, hey, Taylor, can you do us a favor? If you're in Tennessee, could you stop by and let her know what she won?
Yes.
Or that she won?
She won a wonderful little prize pack from Road Pro family of companies. And so I think she also got some other stuff from Mother Trucker Yoga, and I'm sure the Jack's Chrome Shop will be sending her some stuff as well. So congratulations to Mama Justice.
So, Mama Justice, let's just do it this way. We're not sure what your swag bag is going to be, so could you let us know?
Yeah, please let us know what Road Pro sends you. Yeah, but yes.
Heck, what everybody sends you, because we're not even sure. Because my hope is that other companies will hear about what a great person you are and just decide to hop on board and do some nice stuff with you, because you really do go out of your way to make drivers feel at home there.
She's a sweetheart, absolutely. And so thank you to both the Truck Stop and the Truck Stop Employee of the Year for going above and beyond. Let's go over the schedule one more time, and let's end this New Year's party, because I'm sure people have things to do.
Let's do this simple. Maddie, could you go over the schedule?
Please don't make me do it again.
I don't know if
Okay.
I can do the schedule either.
I'm gonna
Let's do it
try.
together.
When our show is again.
I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try one more time, and I'm not going to mess this up, I promise.
Don't mess it up.
Monday at 10 a.m. Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Jack and Dave Show. We talk all about trucks. We talk all about show trucks and truck shows and all that good stuff. Truck porn, be there on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday, we have the Road Tested Living Show hosted by the indomitable Mr. Tom Kirk, who is covering everything that has to do with health, products for the trucking industry, recipes, food, lifestyle, anything that would have to do with truckers and how you operate on a daily basis, Road Tested Living, that is noon Eastern Standard Time on
Yes.
Wednesday, correct? Okay, so
Yep.
that's
2
on
for 2.
Wednesday. 2 for 2. Yes. All right. Cool. Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Hope with a daily dose of hope, where you're going to learn to not be a lazy piece of shit and actually go out and do yoga.
That's my new tagline.
Not be a lazy piece of shit. Yeah. All right. So Hope is going to teach you all about how to be healthy, how to be active, how to improve your health in 2019 to make sure
Put
you don't
some
have
movement into your
exactly.
day.
Make sure your joints are moving, make sure your body's moving, so that you don't have all those medical problems in 2019. Let's stop those now. Later on Thursday, we have Bill Weaver's show, which is Out on the Road with Bill Weaver. And Mr. Bill Weaver, who is not here today because he's probably sleeping, he talks all about the music side of the trucking industry, country music in general. He talks about truck shows. He talks about just about everything there can possibly. He's basically just a show where Bill Weaver gets to talk about whatever the hell he wants to talk about, which is fantastic because Bill Weaver has a great voice. He likes to strum some music for you guys, and absolutely definitely a show you guys should check out on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be there. On Friday, we have Mr. Robert Green with the Old School versus New School show, where he's going to teach you all of the things that you should not do to your truck, and how to get out of situations when you do break down or when things do not go as planned. So please tune into Robert Green's show. And we have, I think that's it actually. Did we miss anything?
The MacGyver of the trucking
The
industry.
MacGyver.
And then actually, just so you know, the Robert Green Show will be brought to you by Tom's Roll of Duct Tape.
There you go. Exactly. Duct tape. And what was the other piece that we needed? Oh, toothbrush?
Toothbrush.
Yes. So Robert Green is going to teach you how to fix your truck with just a piece of duct tape and a toothbrush. So there you go. That's our show schedule right now. We will be announcing new shows in the next coming weeks, which will be filling out our schedule even more. Please visit our website, jackschromeshop.com, candypaintclassics.com, and backshield.com. And if you are looking for new content, please go to the chromeandsteelradio.com website to check out our newest videos.
And
One
hope.
last thing, please, you guys, share this broadcast.
Exactly.
Because this is one of the best ways we can reach more people in a broader audience, is if you just take 2 seconds and share this broadcast on your page, like us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube page. This helps us tremendously. And I know you might think in your head, I love Chrome and Steel Radio, but we need you to take action on that. Review our page on Facebook, write us a review. Why do you love us? And let other people know. You have no idea how much that helps get our message and get our voices out there more.
Absolutely. Joseph O'Neill,
Hope,
thank you for
we have a
sharing.
question. We have a question for you from Taylor Barker. Do you have a page?
Yes. If you go to my website, hopesofara.com, I also have a Facebook page, Hopes of Ara, and I do all sorts of different stuff, post all sorts of different stuff. If you're wanting to know more about Mother Trucker Yoga, go to mothertruckeryoga.com. We have a Facebook page as well, and you can check out all different stuff. So if you're a trucker or not a trucker, or you just want to find out more about me, you can stalk me at hopesofara.com.
There you go.
And-
So that
and
is
if you want to get a hold of any of the
Yes, please.
hosts, it's real easy. Our first name at chromeandsteelradio.com.
correct.
Yes.
We are still looking for more shows. And Tom, please tell us where we can find Road Tested Living. What's your social media? Please tell us what your plugs are.
Roadtestedliving.com is the website. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at Road Tested Living without the G. It was going to have a G, but Twitter was mean. It wouldn't let me spell it with a G. It evidently decided I was too redneck to use a G.
Road
So,
tested living.
It's Road Tested Living.
Road Tested Living. There you go.
Living.
Yeah, well, hell, Twitter thinks I am. But anyways, but yeah, you can,
Apparently, they haven't seen your bow tie.
No one has commented on the bow tie yet. So,
Oh, shit.
Damn, I went there.
oh, man. Oh, yikes.
Oh, come on. But yes.
Oh, we have to deal with you guys.
Yeah, and actually, if you like the bow tie, give us a big thumbs up in
Yes.
the tweet. And if you don't, blame Lindsay Lawler.
There you go.
She's actually one of the ones who actually kind of inspired the whole bow tie gag. And actually, the funny thing is, if I go to a truck show or an event and I don't wear a bow tie, I hear about it. I really get people that are like, it got started one year as a gag. and I cannot escape the bow tie now, no matter
You
how
are the
much I
bow tie
want
guy.
to.
Yeah, you are the bow tie guy.
No.
Can I request for 2019, in the year of the Earth Pig,
Oh.
that we get Chrome and Steel Radio T-shirts?
We are.
Except I'm a girl, I'm a woman, so
Yes.
can I get a woman's cut
Okay.
T-shirt? I
That'd
don't
be
need an
great.
extra large man's T-shirt.
This is
That
this
would
is
be
small.
great, Hope.
Mr.
So I'm
Thank
a
you.
small Maddie, just so that you know. And so if I can get a Chrome and Steel Radio T-shirt, I would love to wear it. But none of those like unisex sizes. Okay. Like,
All right.
I don't.
Here's the plan. Mr. Robert Green, I'm going to give you 1 second, then we're going to get to your plugs. But what our plan for 2019 is, we're going to start creating Chrome and Steel, basically apparel and different kinds of, I don't know, keychains, stuff like that, just different kinds of stuff. And so if you guys like the Chrome and Steel Radio Network, I don't know, who uses keychains? I don't know, but
David. David
yeah,
likes
okay.
keychains.
But we will be creating a whole bunch of Chrome and Steel Radio stuff. So if you guys really like our content here, please feel free to purchase those in 2019. And I believe each show will also be getting their own shirt and their own stuff as well. So if you guys like a specific show and you hate everybody else, which would probably be the Jack and Dave show, that's fine. You can buy the show shirt, and that will help support that specific show. So the content creators here at Chrome and Steel Radio, we really try to give them as much freedom and as much as we can. So I hope you guys will go out and support them. Mr. Robert Green, if you're still there, would you please tell us where to follow and where to watch your show?
Chrome and Steel,
There you go.
and that's where it's at right now.
Chrome and Steel
Like I
Radio.
said,
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry.
if anybody has questions that they want answered, like I said earlier, if I don't have the answer, I'll try to come up with it. If I don't come up with it, I'll make one up. So
There you
I'm
go.
not responsible for you going to the penitentiary because you wired your shocks back on your truck with duct tape.
Duct tape
That's-
fixes
And
all.
a toothbrush.
Everybody
And a
knows
toothbrush.
That's not. We are not. No. But
Hats. We will also have
If you-
hats. So if you guys like hats,
cool.
we will have those as well.
If you have a question, you can send it to Robert at chromeandsteel.com. You can send it to me on Facebook. You can send it to me on Messenger. You can call me. I don't care. I will try to come up, like I said, with the right answer. If not, we'll make one up and say it worked.
Awesome. The Chrome and Steel Radio social media stuff is at Chrome and Steel Radio, so please follow us. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube. That's really helpful. Most of our content hits YouTube first before it goes anywhere else, and a lot of our content creators are YouTube based. So video is a big deal for us, and going forward, we're going to continue to use video as a tool for us. So go to Chrome and Steel.
Please like our Facebook
Yes,
page.
absolutely.
And please leave a review. Please leave a review, because that helps us get other subscribers. It's a trickle effect. If you don't know a lot about social media, please share our shows. You have no idea how much that helps.
A lot. It means a
And-
bunch to us.
And if you like what we're doing, let us know. If you don't like what we're doing, please let us know as well. And if you have a serious complaint, you can send it to Taylor Barker at Taylor Barker Music.
There you go. But yes, that's our show. For the people who, for Bill Weaver, who is not here, Bill Weaver's show is Out on the Road with Bill Weaver. So follow him at Bill Weaver Music on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And he has a website, which is billweavermusic.com, and we use all of his music on our show. So all the music that you listen to before the show and after the show is Bill Weaver's stuff. So please go to his website, billweavermusic.com, and buy his 2 albums that he has right now. So please do that. For those of you who want to watch the Jack and Dave show, it is on at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays, and we are at Jack and Dave Show on all of our social media. So that is basically it. Visit our website. Thank you guys so much for having the Chrome and Steel New Year's party. It was a great time, and I think the real festivities begin after the stream turns off. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I think our next party will probably be somewhere at the end of January, so we'll see you then. Until that point, please watch the rest of our shows, and we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you
Thank
so
you, guys.
much. Maddie, can you guide us out, please?
Of course.
Sitting in the kitchen watching the clock tick, counting the hours down. Not ready to turn the key and roll down the road. Got a load that's rolling southbound and I sure don't want to go. That first night out you always feel alone. Going down that same old road I always travel. Lord, I've been down it 1,000 times or more. Got a sinking feeling in my heart, I ain't even left the house. 2 hours out from 6 weeks gone. I'm 2 hours out from 6 weeks gone. Burning